波兰美女为什么想留下来在台湾
I want to stay as long as I can.
我们来一起看丽娜的故事。
哦，你的中文很好，好厉害哦。
How did you decide to come here?
Wait. I write a journal in traditional Chinese character.
What was your first impression when you just came here?
It doesn't have any taste, stereotypes and culture shocks. I will not do it again.
我觉得台湾在哪个方面很危险？
It's a bit dangerous. Yeah.
我们来一起看。
大家好，我叫丽娜，我来自欧洲波兰，我现在在台北找工作。我5月来台湾，然后我在师范大学学了中文3个月。
How do you know about Taiwan and when do you know about Taiwan for the first time?
For the first time, I learned about Taiwan when I started being interested in learning Chinese. It was in 2018. I came back to learning Japanese, which I learned before, and I thought it would be a good challenge for me because I thought like Japanese isn't as hard due to the pronunciation, but Mandarin seems much harder due to the tones and writing system as well, because it doesn't have like katakana, hiragana, so it was much harder for me. And then I just got into watching dramas in Taiwan and mainland China. So.
Oh, all right. But like, why did you decide to learn Chinese?
Because it was so interesting for me and it was a challenge. I liked how it sounded.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then like, how long have you been learning Chinese so far?
Almost 4 years.
Oh, 4 years.
Yes, but it has been like an on and off learning, so it hasn't been very regular.
So, 如果我讲中文，你会听得懂吗？
听得懂。
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 When you go on the streets, can you understand like what people say?
Depends, because some people speak Taiwanese here, so of course I don't understand. When I first came here, I was very confused because I was learning the mainland China Chinese, so I didn't know some words that I use in Taiwan.
And like, was it hard for you to transition from the simplified characters to traditional characters?
It's not so hard. I don't write much, but I do type in traditional characters. So it was a practice that I started when I was still in Poland. I write a journal in traditional Chinese characters, but I only type, but I can recognize them better this way. Yeah.
Okay. And then like, how did you decide to come here in Taiwan?
Well, when I learned about Taiwan, I was already like graduating from school, and then I learned I don't have scholarship opportunities. So I just aimed to come here on a work holiday visa. So I'm currently on a work holiday visa.
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay. And do you study Chinese here, or you work here, or?
So first I came here for the whole year, if I can stay longer, of course. But I first started by learning Chinese, 3 months at the National Normal Taiwan University, so NTNU. Right now I'm looking for a job.
Oh, okay.
To stay here, yeah.
Oh, right. So you already finished like your university back?
Yeah, it was summer term, because each term has 3 months.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, okay. Before you come to Taiwan, like, what things did you know about Taiwan?
I had like a brief lecture about history of Taiwan, but besides that, I only knew some like stereotypes and culture shocks that people have, and I learned it from YouTube. So I was watching some videos, a Polish YouTuber and some other YouTubers. Yeah.
And what was the stereotypes or like the culture shock they
Well,
shared?
about driving culture, about food, the garbage truck, and this kind of things. Yeah.
And did you experience it by yourself now or not?
Yes, everything was experienced. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What was your first impression when you just came here?
That it's very humid, and that there is a lot of nature. Like it's surrounded by big trees, and the plants are very different from what we have in Europe. Yeah.
And how do you like it so far? Like, do you have like anything that you like here or anything you don't like here?
What I love about Taiwan is the food and the culture, and everything is open, so it's very convenient. There are convenience stores, there are free toilets here everywhere, and free entries to botanical garden and other places. And what I enjoy is like also people, and that I get to speak Mandarin every day. It's really nice. And what I don't like is that it's very hard to use the sidewalk, and it's a bit dangerous. Yeah.
And are you scared like of scooters sometimes, or it's okay?
I'm not scared, but I need to pay attention. I'm not used to like having them going around.
Oh, right. Because I think in Poland there's not that many scooters, right?
No, not at all. No.
What do you think is the main difference between Poland and Taiwan?
The culture, like food culture, and the convenience stores. Because we do have gas station, and you can buy some stuff there, but it's not like convenience store. Everything is open here, even Carrefour, and for me it's a shock. I'm not still used to being being able to go there like anytime I want. There are many parks and there are public toilets that are free and that you can use them. Yeah. And also like the safety, you can leave your things in a coffee shop, you can go to the toilet and no one will take it. And you don't have to be afraid. So it's very nice, yeah. And also this nomad culture that many people just work or study in a coffee shop. There are plenty coffee shops, and it's a bit different in Poland. Like we do have like the chain stores like Starbucks and other, but it's not like so many like very little stores.
So how about like the food? Because you mentioned that you like Taiwanese food here.
Yes.
So what is your favorite Taiwanese food?
Well, I do like most of the breakfast things. I do like danbin, I do like xuehua bean, the wheel cake I like, but I also like noodles, like everything with noodles and meat. It's also something that I like. But I like so many things that it's better to ask what I don't like.
Yeah, so then like how about like the food you don't like?
I don't really have many foods that I don't like, but I would rather focus on drinks.
Oh yeah, maybe drinks.
Definitely, I don't like the very sweet plum tea. Sometimes I just get a drink or there is free drinks in a restaurant.
You don't like it, right?
Well, it's so sweet or it doesn't have any taste, so I don't like some drinks here.
I know that you have like name in Chinese, so how did you choose your name in Chinese?
In fact, my name in Chinese was chosen by me and my friend who was also teaching Mandarin. It is basically part of my real name, of my Polish name, but it's like easier to pronounce and easier to remember for everyone, yeah.
Okay, and then like when you speak in Chinese here, like in Taiwan, like, with people, like how do they usually react?
Well, there is either reaction, oh, 你的中文很好，好厉害哦. Or if it's a restaurant, they switch from English when I order in Chinese, then they switch to their Mandarin and they start speaking very fast, and then I'm like, wait. You don't have to relax that much because my Chinese isn't that good. But normally, mostly they do speak Mandarin to me. But sometimes I order everything, I just speak Mandarin and they say thank you in English.
Right.
I'm doing like 谢谢, 他们说 thank you.
You've been here like since May, right?
Yes.
And like since May, like have you traveled around Taiwan so far?
I haven't traveled that much, but I've been to Hualien, Jiufen, Wulai, Yilan, and last weekend I was in Taichung.
Oh, okay, so there's actually quite many places.
Yeah, but I still haven't been to Tainan and other places. Yeah.
And which one is your favorite so far?
I do enjoy like seaside the most, so I do like going to the seaside or for a hike. I went to this one hike from Dali to Fulong Beach, and it was very interesting.
All right. And then like so far, like did you face any challenges or difficulties as a foreigner?
Well, I'm facing a challenge of finding a job here without speaking fluent Mandarin, which is pretty hard. We'll see how it will go. But other thing that was difficult for me was that I was trying to order something online, and I chose a Taiwanese website so that the goods will be shipped from Taiwan. I expected that, but it turned out that they are to be shipped from mainland China. And as a foreigner, you don't have this identification card, so it was very challenging to get the cross-border, the goods from the border. Yeah, you have to download the custom clearance app, and then I had to exchange many emails with the store. And they had to help me. Yeah,
so it's really...
I will not do it again.
For how long are you planning to stay here?
So my visa is 6 months, and I have a possibility to exchange it and to prolong it for another 6 months. So 1 year.
1 year.
Total, yeah.
Okay.
If I can find a job.
Yeah, hopefully you can find.
Yeah, because like 6 months for me, I've already been here since May, but I still need a lot more time to improve my Chinese. So I want to stay as long as I can.
I want to ask because you've been here since May, and like, is there like anything you saw and you think, oh wait, it would be cool if in Poland we have this, or maybe like in other countries they would have this. Something like you think that other countries can learn from Taiwan.
Park and public toilets in parks, and also a lot of nature and things that are open all the time. Yeah, that's something that is most important for me. And also the cleanness, like everything is clean. Yeah. So I
Okay.
think that other countries could learn that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And the next question I want to ask you is like, if you have the chance, like, what things would you change about Taiwan?
Well, reduce plastic.
Ah,
Because like, it was a shock for me when I came from Europe that we have some plastic policies, anti-plastic policies, and here like no one cares.
Oh.
So I would change that, and I would also invest in like sidewalk infrastructure and some safety on the roads. Yeah.
okay, well, that's actually a good suggestion. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for
Okay,
sharing.
thank you.
And let's say bye-bye together, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.